So welcome to the channel. This right here, this is a Mercedes, is a CLA, it's a 250. So today we're going to talk about coolant. So what you see right here is going to be our engine area. So the customer states the car is leaking coolant, so we're going to diagnose. I'm going to point out the main areas in the CLA250 where it leaks from. So this procedure too applies to our Infiniti. Is a QX. I'll leave in the description what the model is, and then they have a similar engine. So everything in that car is literally similar to what you have right over here. So let's dive into it. Right here you can see that from right over here we have some coolant leaks. So we have some kind of like an overflow, maybe overheating coming out from there, and then we have these brittle pipes. These are also known to leak most of the time. Then you can notice something over here too. Down there you have kind of like a leak or something. It's happening from right over there. Then when you go down like that, you can see like that hose right over there is kind of like a leak. And when you come down deep right here, we have something like an active leak over here, and this leak is coming from right deep inside there. So this kind of this hose will come from the the coolant reservoir is going all in there, and it seems like leaks because you can see down right over here we seem to have something like this. This leak looks like it's wet. Yeah, you're right, this leak is wet, so that means our leak is coming right from under here. So another point where it normally leaks a lot in this car for the coolant is right behind here, the oil cooler housing here. So normally it's known to fail, especially because it's plastic, made of plastic. So that's one point. Another thing also which fails is the thermostat. It should be it's just right on the side right over there. You see where this hose is coming from, that's where the thermostat is. So the thermostat is always known sometimes to leak from the side. So I made a video on the thermostat. Just check on the channel on how to replace the thermostat. At the same time I made a video too about the oil cooler housing, and then maybe if you can get an aluminum one, that should be like really great. Alright, so for this I think the only thing we need to do, to fix this is to just replace this hose right here, because it's kind of like leaking from there. But to be sure of it, we have to remove this thing right over here. So let's get this thing out of the way. And for some reason this engine cover is really tight. I don't know why they did that. So this exposes us to this kind of bracket, which is going to be on top of the engine mount, because our engine mount is just right on below right here. And I think this kind of sort of like an engine mount or something. So what we're going to do, we're going to open it up, and then we can see how to replace this hose right here and then stop the leak. Alright, let's begin. So to begin, we use an E14. This is a E-Tox 14. And then we all open this 1, 2, and then the third one right over there, you guys can see. So let's do it. And then the last one right over here. Alright, once that is done, we get like a gun or something, and then we just open it faster. So once we're done like that, we just get our gun and then open this thing more faster. Right. And then get it out of the way. So this is going to be 3 in number. And then one thing important is they're all the same in number, size. All the size is all the same. So if you mix them up, you don't really need to have a problem later on. So you can just put it in a nice place. Alright, the next part, we have this tube here. And then this other side, you just come like this. You open like that. So this one, you use an E18. So you get an E18, you open that. So we take this one out. So there's that. On the side. Alright. that, you just move it like this, first in this direction like over there, and then the last thing, we take this guy out of the way. So this thing comes out like that, and then exposes to us this right here. So you see guys where it's leaking from, so we just take it out. So you play gently this to come out from here, and then right from over here, and then lastly you play around with inside over there and get it out, and then it should be good to go. Alright, let's do it. So this is a new part, so this is how it looks like. So if you want to know how this side goes like from here, let's come right over here, and then this is the most hardest to come out, to remove. So you begin with this, and then you can come to this side, which is right over there, then you can finish with that one right over there. So to remove the other one, which is down over here, you have to remove this air duct. So you get it out of the way, just like that. You remove the clip inside there. And then this thing comes like this. So to get access to it, you use this small space up here. You put like a screwdriver, and then you just open up. You can see from here, I don't know if my camera is going to look well into there. You just put it like all the way through there. You'll see where the clip is. You take it out, and then for some reason this thing broke off because this thing got stuck inside. So the best way to get it out is just to find something like a long nose pliers, and then you remove that thing down there, and then you push it like this. This thing comes like this. So make sure you buy a new one like this, which is going to come together with the other kind of like the hose. Make sure it comes with this hose right here, the one you're going to put inside, so that it saves you a lot of time, because over time sometimes also this, it might start developing kind of like getting stuck in there because of the heat. So once you do that, you install the new one, you just put it inside, you remove this thing right here, and then we can put everything back together. Alright, let's proceed and finish it up. So to install this thing, you just go ahead like that, and then you can just squeeze it all in. Let this thing go all the way inside, just like that, and then you can turn it like that. And then you take out this right here. You can pull it like that, and then that thing will stick all the way in there. So make sure this thing goes all the way down there. So make sure that thing goes all the way down there, and then once that is done, you can bring this thing back and then let it sit over there, down there, and then this thing is gonna lock down right over here, just like that, and then let it sit over here, and then you can just remove this over here, because you're going to connect with this one right over there. So you just put it out like this. This thing comes like that. You just put it on the side. So once that is done, we just pull this thing. There's kind of something inside here. You just pull like that. This thing comes out like this. So this is also made for the cars that do not require the connection from right over there. So if you just want to like switch it, like lock it in there, and then you should be good to go. So you take the new part, and then you install it back. Just take your time, and if possible, you can apply a little bit of grease so it can slide in well, and then help you in the future. It can slide out without a problem, and then you can sign in there. So you just lock like that. It should be good to go. So once this is done, now you can put back everything. So we bring back our make sure this thing locks all the way in, and this one right here locks locks all the way in, so you can see it from right there, right there. Make sure it locks in. And this one is done. Then what I'm gonna do next is bring in this big boy right over here. You can put it back. Make sure it sits like this. So last one, make sure you put back this bracket right over here. So you put it together as you put that in, and then just like that, and then take the two over here, and you put that right over there, and you can tighten all in. Don't forget to put your coolant. Make sure you fill all the way with the right type of coolant, and then it should be good to go. Alright. So thank you for watching the video. Guys, if you love the video, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Alright, bye bye.